Hi there. Let me give you a brief overview of the Germain Workspace, which is the user interface used to customize, maintain Germain UX. And it's also the UI for various data science tasks. So what you first have is the wizard section, and that helps you set things up, set any monitoring, real-time analytics, and automation being like tasks that you would want Germain to execute. Um, then you have the operational dashboard, and that gives you real-time insights on anything that is being monitored by Germain, whether it's technology being monitored, workflows, or business processes and users. Then you have the explore your data, which is a keyword-based driven kind of filtering and searching capability that helps you discover what data is available and start doing data science. That's one of the two ways that we offer on the workspace to do data science. Then you've got the SLA violation screen, which very similar to the operational dashboard. It kind of helps you understand out of all the configured service level agreement that you have in the system, what are just not running well, performing well, and what are the things that you should, focus on, prioritize your optimization effort on. Then you've got the note section, and that is we have the ability on the workspace, anywhere on the workspace in the analytics dashboard that I'm going to touch upon here. You have the ability to leave notes like tickets and assign those notes to people in your organization. So this is just a way to collaborate with teammates as you're doing data science work. Then you've got the dashboard. So this is the second way that the second or third way, or the second way I would say that we offer customers to do data science. So pre-configured dashboards are all available here, and then you can create your own dashboard on the fly by clicking this button. And there is three types of drawdown offered pre-populated automatically as you create those analytics dashboard to help you that basically helps you dive into any kind of metrics that you're trying to analyze. Then you have the data source. The data source is the place where it's one of the starting point normally, like where you would basically, whenever you start using Germain, you want to define the technologies that are going to be used by Germain, either for monitoring, real-time analytics, real-time insights, or if you want real-time automation to be like tasks to be performed within those technologies. So you would define, the software and hardware in the data source section. And then there are these, different ways that you can manage those. The analytics section here, that is where you define how Germain is going to analyze users, workflows, or technology for performance, uptime, real-time monitoring. So that's the analytics section. Then the automation section here. So by automation, so the analytics is also automated, but by automation we mean any kind of task you would want Germain to perform, like sending out an alert, simulating a user on a e-commerce platform for proactive issue detection. And if you want to automate report generation and sends out those reports daily, weekly, so this is where you would go. So plenty of tasks that can be automated, and you would do that through the automation section that you have here. The Germain section is there to help you maintain, like the administrator of Germain would come here to just check that things are running or things needs to be upgraded, like an engine. So the health of Germain is pretty much controlled by this section of the workspace, and that complements the what we call the GSM, the Germain self-monitoring capability, which is a second a product that is also there to monitor Germain. What if the workspace were to be not available? The system section here, that is configuration settings and anything else basically like that you don't have access to through those various dashboards, still to further customize configure Germain. So there's plenty of capabilities here that are available. And then you have access to the online documentation right here, and you can contact us. The way to contact us here, this is just direct access to our ticketing system with there is built-in alerting capabilities for critical issues where like everybody in our team is going to be texted when a problem occurs, and so on. Uh, this is then you've got a little, a few other features like the presentation mode is if you want to display a series of dashboards in real time on a wall screen, so that like if you were to be in a production room, for instance, and you would want to display metrics in real time, then you would use the presentation mode for that purpose. If you need to have details on the version of Domain, this is what this is. It's becoming more and more useful because these days some customers they do upgrade Domain like on a monthly basis, so it's always the questions of knowing which version, what workspace build number, and so on is being deployed. Then you've got the settings for your as a user, and so plenty of things, and we've been working on those as well, like to make sure time zone related, like different formatting and so on like are being taken into account for, because depending on your use case and your role in your organization, some of those settings become very handy where you may not need a three decimals after for every metric you're looking at, for instance, in some cases. So plenty of settings available there. So that's just for a brief overview of what you've got in the workspace. One thing, obviously, there is a backdoor configuration customization capability available right here in the system settings, where you have access to what we call the config console. If in any ways you can't customize the Germain product on the workspace, that's then potentially you would want to try out the config console, which is what we used to use initially when we did not have the workspace. So that's it's more involved kind of customization approach, but that's where you would actually just do pretty much anything and everything. So that's it for the workspace. Hopefully that was useful. We have other videos giving you more details for each of those sections. So I didn't want to get into too much detail here in that video. Hopefully you liked it. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.